first row, ladies and gentlemen, of the economy of the United States and the world, Joe Biden wants to stay in the White House. Him and Carmela are running around America on talk shows. And the powers have got Donald Trump in a Jerry Springer type setting, where from day to day you don't know what he's going to do. But like I said, neither one of them are real, whether you believe it or not. What's real is a fake economy. Banking, breaking, $2 trillion housing market bailout for millions. Sound familiar? It's not the first time they've done this. It's called kicking the can down the road. They made an art out of it, baby. We just do our homework. We find out so much as we peel that banana back. But this time, it's like a dart. It's got to stick. It's got to stick, baby, because the election is on the line. But check out my man here. This is John Williams. Let's look at this thing.
So guys, John here. Freddie Mac is scheduled to issue a $2 trillion stimulus to tens of millions of American homeowners over the next several months to delay any type of real housing crash.
Did you hear that? I said, did you hear that? To delay, listen.
American homeowners over the next several months to delay any type of real housing crash.
Over the next few months, they got to do it. November is right around the corner. And they want that vote. Look, baby, look. They want that vote.
In this great housing market, why are they no longer reporting on VA foreclosures, veteran home loan foreclosures? Why are they no longer reporting this? FHA home loans. If you can't make your payment, they will reduce your monthly payment 25% so they don't have to report it as a delinquent mortgage.
You know, back in the day when Reverend Jesse Jackson was running for president, he coined the word voodoo economics. I guess today you could call it hocus pocus. So listen to this part again. This is just so evil yet clever.
Great housing market. Why are they no longer reporting on VA foreclosures, veteran home loan foreclosures? Why are they no longer reporting this? FHA home loans. If you can't make your payment, they will reduce your monthly payment 25% so they don't have to report it as a delinquent mortgage.
We are adding $2 trillion to the housing market, people. I want you to wrap your mind around what time it is. Can you say bailout time? Can you say reminiscent of 2008? Can you say Papa Joe Biden is holding off the tsunami of a bad economy? Look, people, this is the devil at work. This is the devil on our money. I gotta hooray them for cutting it back 25%. But how did we get here? I mean, how did we actually get here? You think the college students at these 40 different campuses are aware of this? And maybe they should protest something like this. That the economy that they're going to grow up in has already failed them. I'm going to say it again. Do you think the college kids who are on these campuses, these 35 to 40 campuses, And by now, maybe a lot of them are left because, hey, a lot of them is going to be taking their final exams virtual because the colleges are so crazy right about now. Anarchy. But do you think they know about this? Oh yeah, they could protest about a nation they ain't never been to, a country they never been to. But yet right here in good old America, maybe their mama and daddy's house, especially if they had a VA loan, they need a little help from the friend. Let's look at something else here. Why are car prices coming down? The Federal Reserve stopped printing a ton of money back in 2022. Less people can afford to buy new cars because of higher prices and higher interest rates. And 3, more inventory is building up. This is my man right here in Chicago, Clear Value Tax. Check it out.
Okay, so why are car prices coming down? So it's for a variety of reasons. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why. Reason number 1 is that the Federal Reserve stopped printing a ton of money back in 2022. They realized that inflation was getting out of control. Reason number 2, less people can afford to buy new cars because of higher prices and higher interest rates. So there's less demand. And reason number 3, more inventory is building up. So there's more supply. So here are the new vehicle stats. Average list price at $47,240. Total new vehicle inventory is at 2.77 million. This is up 46% compared to 12 months ago. So that means that there's just so much more supply right now compared to last year. And days supply stands at 72. 12 months ago, this was at 55.
What a reality. I want to show you the global picture, baby. Why hundreds of U.S. banks may be at risk of failure. May 1st, 2024, hot off the press. Hundreds of small and regional banks across the U.S. are feeling stressed. You can see some banks either fail or at least, dip below their minimum capital requirements. Christopher Wolf, Managing Director and Head of the North American Banks and Fitch Rating, told CNBC. Consulting firms Coloris Group analyzed, get this, about 4,000 U.S. banks and found 282 banks faced the dual threat of commercial real estate loans and potential losses tied to higher interest rates. The majority of those banks are smaller lenders with less than $10 billion in assets. The situation will Pac-Man, trust me, more and more as we get toward the election, but the dominoes gonna hit like a crane. It's not the first time they've done this in American history. Just want y'all to get ready. Most of these banks aren't insolvent or even close to insolvent. They're just stressed. Brian Graham, co-founder and partner at Coloris Group, told CNBC, quote, that means there'll be forever bank failures, but it won't mean that communities and customers don't get hurt by that stress. You hear that? Customers. But it doesn't mean that communities and customers don't get hurt by that stress. You see, when they repealed that Glass-Steagall Act back in the day, baby, they set us up. They set us up. Glass-Steagall was set back in, 1929 during the Depression. They couldn't mix our regular money with this bank money that they got where they gamble on the market and derivatives and all that crazy, insane voodoo economic gains they got going on. I told y'all in a video the other day, it's like every maybe 12 to maybe 21 years, they come up with a crisis to keep us down. But I think this is it. I think this is the one to shove it and put us into the New World Order. That's what I think, because they trending. They're trending, baby. Graham noted that communities would likely be affected in ways that are more subtle than closures or failures, but by the banks choosing not to invest in such things as new branches, technological innovations, or new staff. I went with my girl a couple of weeks ago, and I went to the bank with her, and I talked to the teller, and she was talking about how her branch is closing, how they're consolidating. You heard that? Put in the comment section. I say it's everywhere. It's happening everywhere. Why are they consolidating? For individuals, the consequences of small bank failures are more indirect. Think about the schools. Think about the teachers. All this adjustment to remote learning. We're going to have a new world order, people. That includes the banks. Everything is just going down, and acquisitions and mergers. It's happening. We're seeing it. I don't like looking at. Look, it is what it is. Because they're going to let the bigs handle it, the mom and pops, and the small banks. They're going to fall like dominoes. If a failing bank is insured by the FDIC, all depositors will be paid up to at least $250,000 per depository, they say, per FDIC insured bank, per ownership category. That's what they say. What do you think, people? What do you think? Are they holding back till the election? I say, yeah, they're holding back. They can't hold back all the news, but you and I can see, especially in a lot of our big cities, banks are failing, cutbacks are happening. Now you add the illegals in the mix, retails, it's collapsing gradually. Some cities are stronger than others, but a lot of our states and cities, they're in trouble. And note this, if the same hostility that has happened on these college campuses makes it to our streets in all of our big cities, there's your economic hit. Just like doing Black Lives Matter and Antifa. It was in part an economic hit. And a lot of our cities cannot afford to have a economic hit right about now, where people don't come out and go shopping, and they do not patronize areas where protesters are. You think about what I'm saying and ask yourself what kind of America you want to live in. To me, it's not an accident that the movie Leave the World Behind and the movie Civil War have happened. Less than 5 months from each other? I don't think that's an accident. I believe fate is telling us something. Hopefully we will adhere to it and push back on some of these blows. I'm Fran Shad Pierce. If you like the work, please subscribe. I hope this video goes through. Right now I'm facing a strike for Blaze saying that I utilized his music without permission, which you guys know is not true. But I might be facing a copyright strike. I'll be off for 7 days. If that's the case, I will be on Rumble. And that's Franchot Mike, FRANCHOT MIKE. That's the channel I'll be on Rumble. Just go to Rumble and type it in, Friend Chat Mike. That's where I'll be for a week, okay? I'll be posting there. God bless you. Please subscribe. Thank you.